WCTC. Call Jersey Central at 732-545-9282. Toll free at 888-545-9282. Watch Jersey Central live online at WCTCAM.com or listen on your smartphone with the iHeartRadio or TuneIn apps. Connect with WCTC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by searching 1450 WCTC. And now back to Jersey's Morning Show. Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
7:37. Welcome back to Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. I am Bert Barron, and I've got your chance to win some New Jersey Instant Lottery tickets coming up very soon. A $20 pack of the Cash Flurries Instant Win Games could be yours. We'll be giving those away a little bit later on this morning. Let's go to the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline. We get together every Tuesday morning with our special guest, Barry Blank, who is the president of National Estate Jewelers, a segment that we call What's It Worth, where we talk about some different things in collectibles and investing, I think, is going to be the topic that we're going to talk about today. Barry, good morning to you. It's Bert Barron. How are you?
Good morning. I am doing okay. A little under the weather, as they say in the old country, or whatever that means.
All right. We're all under the weather, I guess, if you look at it literally, right? But
yeah, literally. The sky is falling, as Chicken Little said.
Right. Hey, today's topic is an interesting one that you wanted to discuss. When you talk about gold being part of an investment portfolio, are we talking about where someone sort of like hinges on gold to be there when they want to retire, as maybe as a supplement to a retirement plan or in place of a retirement plan? Is that viable, Barry? Is gold have that much value?
Well, gold is a great part of a portfolio and should always be part of a portfolio. The biggest issue is, does gold pay a premium or a dividend? And in the physical form, only if it goes up and in value, and only if you sell it. So if you buy gold, like I sold two ounces of gold to my brother at about $400 an ounce about 12 years ago, and now it's at $1,100 and something an ounce. And he keeps telling me, I should have bought more. I said, yeah, but if you did, and you bought it all along, you'd have bought gold at $1,200, $1,800, $1,900. So the question is, it doesn't pay dividends unless you sell it and unless the price goes up. So the only time it pays dividends is when you invest in a gold-indexed stock, because then you're investing in a stock fund. And that I can't advise you on. I only know about the precious metal.
Right. So is there a particular form of gold, Barry, that's the best to invest in?
The best to invest in I would recommend an American Eagle. They're in different weights or denominations, from $5, $10, $25, and $50. Which is a tenth of an ounce, a quarter of an ounce, a half an ounce, and a full ounce. And the reason I recommend these, and also only buy them from people because there are fakes out there.
Sure.
Or companies are recommended to. The reason I recommend them is because there's exactly a tenth of an ounce, exactly a quarter of an ounce, a half an ounce, or an ounce of gold in these coins, and they are the easiest thing to buy and sell. Do not by any means ever invest in a gold chain, a gold piece of jewelry, unless it's something by a designer, a fine designer like Tiffany, Van Cleef & Arpels, etc.
Gotcha. Is gold, for lack of a better term, Barry, is it recession-proof? Is it a commodity that holds its value when everything else is kind of sliding?
That's a really good question, and it used to be that gold was considered both a commodity and a currency. Everything is changing now, but it's a hard question to answer, and I'm not really skirting the issue. But gold is a momentary thing, and it goes up and down at the will of a number of different things, like the 5 banks in London that produce the London Gold Fix every weekday morning at between 10 and 10:30. And there are people that says this Gold Fix really is a fix because these people really make something happen. Now, who knows exactly which way it's going to go after they put this price down? Sometimes it goes up and sometimes it goes down. I've been in my store for close to 18 years, and there is no rhyme or reason for what happens after the gold fixing.
And just so I was clear on what you said before, gold does not pay dividends. You don't sort of make an investment in gold and then expect to get residuals over the period of your ownership of gold, right?
Not in the physical metal. The physical metal you only make money when it goes up, and when you and specifically when you sell it, because the 1 ounce of gold purchased at $295 an ounce in 1999 is now worth $1,150 something, depending on who you're selling it to, which is also a very important point to consider.
So it's kind of like an all or nothing kind of proposition.
Yeah, but the physical metal you have to hold on to, and you have to hold it for long periods of time. We had a period in 2011 where gold went to almost 2,100. That's a great line. $2,000 an ounce.
That's a lot of money, yeah.
That's a lot of money, and now it's about half of that.
What about Barry? If I wanted to invest in, are there any big companies that are involved in mining gold or processing gold, or maybe I wanted to invest my money in that particular portion of the process where gold comes to market? Are there any opportunities there? Are there big companies that mine gold?
I really suggest talking to your financial advisor. I know that I had something in GLD, also known as gold. It was a gold indexed stock, and my investment advisor told me to dump it or in other words, sell it when gold went from $1,900 to $1,300 an ounce, which I did. And it's been going between $1,300 and $1,100 for about 3 years now, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. But you got to talk to your investment advisor. What he recommends, I don't know what to say. My investment advisor tells me not to use any of these funds right now because they're not secure. I don't know why exactly, but
gotcha.
At any rate.
So gold is a nice little component maybe for someone's portfolio. You don't want it to be overloaded with gold investments, but it's nice to have a little gold investment in there.
Right. And you also have to know, like any investment, you have to know where am I going to be able to sell it if I want to, and how much is the commission to sell it. If I want to buy it, what's the commission to buy it? If I have to sell it like any other commodity or stock, where am I going to sell it and how much is it going to cost? So if I buy $100 or $1,000 worth of a stock, is it going to cost me $2 to buy or sell it? Is it going to cost me $10 to buy or sell it? Same thing with gold. Who's going to sell you the gold? It's going to be above the gold price when you sell it and slightly below the gold price when you, the opposite. It's going to be slightly above the gold price when you buy it and slightly below the gold price when you sell it, because the dealer or the individual who you're working with has to make some money, because they're not in it for his or her own happiness. They're in it to make some money.
Sure, of course. And
pay commission.
Continuing every Tuesday at National Estate Jewelers, the free verbal evaluation days. Make sure you stop by. And this is really a good time, Barry, because everybody's always looking for a couple of extra dollars for the holiday. This is a wonderful time to stop by and take advantage of these evaluations, right?
That's right, because during the evaluations, you have the option, and there's never any pressure. We always make you an offer there to sell and get cash for your items. And we bought like 20 gold coins yesterday.
Wow.
And it was a nice deal for them and for us.
Awesome.
So, we're happy to do that.
And the 2, 5, 10 sale is continuing through the holiday season?
It certainly is. Silver, $2 a gram. Costume jewelry is $5 a piece. And you won't believe this.
That's great.
Watches at $10 a piece.
That's awesome.
Now, these are all previously owned items. They're boxed in clear top boxes. They're already ready as gifts. And you just won't believe what you see. So these watches retailed for $50, $80, $100, $200, and they're working, and they're ticking. And the costume jewelry, you'll never see it at $5 a piece anywhere.
Yeah, I'm sure. National Estate Jewelers, of course, Route 18 in East Brunswick. Stop by there and say hello to Barry and take advantage of this sale and bring in some things for one of Barry's experts to look at and evaluate. You can do that. There's free verbal evaluations every Tuesday. Barry, thank you for your time, and we'll talk again next Tuesday. Feel better, my friend, all right?
Thank you. Take care.
All right, thank you. Barry Blank, my guest on the Jersey Central